Let's go, Daniel. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate it, man. Just waiting for the game to start. We're just waiting for the game to start. Oh, here we go.
This is the scene right now on Queensland's iconic Caxton Street, where in just a few weeks the third Origin clash will be played just a few metres down the road at the Cauldron Suncorp Stadium. Will it be a decider? Well, right now the fans at the Clock Hotel in Surrey Hills will be certainly hoping it won't be. They're enjoying the spoils as Blues fans in Sydney, and if you can't be here at the MCG,
I love you too, my friend. Thank you.
Wide world of sports, and why not check it out on 9 Now, where you can watch classic games.
Good vibrations, my friend. Boom.
Tonight's match with exclusive camera angles and our new multi-screen experience, Battle View, where you can watch the game alongside player cams featuring Nathan Cleary and Caleb Ponga. See all the action from every angle.
From every
now
angle.
the only place to stream your footy for free. Right now, though, it's time to head inside the Blues camp. We'll be find a ladder with the Blues coach, Laurie Daly.
Laurie, you were in this same position last year, up 1-0 in the series. What have you and the team learned from that experience?
I think just winning game one in the way we did taught us a lot of lessons. So the boys bounced back into camp knowing they could play a hell of a lot better. So they've been really focused, had a good prep, so no excuses at all.
You've got a couple of very handy reinforcements back in Mitch Moses and Payne Haas. You must be pumped about that.
Yeah, they're both very important members. Obviously, Payne, arguably the best front rower in the game, and just provides good go forward to us. Mitch, his organisational skills, his tactical awareness, his kicking game is so important to us as well to take the pressure off Nate. So, yeah, they're two big improvements for us.
Go well tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Good on you, Lana, there with Laurie Daly.
Mr. Laurie Daly.
MCG, it's lights out.
Here at the MCG.
Gets underway for the expected crowd of 90,000. But let's have a look now at how
90,000 here in Melbourne. Damn. James Tedesco, Brian To'o, Mark Nwangene To'ai, Cola.
Tony Staggs, Wellington Cowboys.
Tony Staggs.
Mitchell Moses, Khan for Cougars. Nathan Cleary, Penrith Brothers. Isaiah Yeo, St John's Dubbo. Hudson Young, Greater Branksome Colts. Dylan Lucas, Albion Park Eagles. Reece Robson, Moolumbar Colts.
Payne Haas, Woodbury Warriors.
Mitchell Barnett, Wingham Tigers.
Victor Radley, Cavelli Crocodiles.
Cameron Murray, Mascot Jets. Adafenor Blake, Mascot Jets. Ethan Strange, Entrance Tigers.
Hapisai Coruscant, Brawler Bees.
Jack Bostock, Sharper Stingrays. So there you have it, a very impressive New South Wales side, 1-19 tonight, of course, bolstered by the return of Payne Haas and also Mitch Moses. Joey, I want to get your opinion on Mitch Moses. Obviously, he was under an injury cloud coming into it. He says that he's good to go as well, but he fought hard on this side. If we have a look at him on the Westpac red zone, what is it exactly that he brings to this New South Wales team?
Well, it's a good ball, but no clear in, but I love his passing game, particularly his long passing game. Look at it, gets it in his hands, gets it out of his hands quickly to give time on the outside. Latrell Mitchell catch and pass. I think he can unlock our outside backs with his long passing. And now on a bit of ad-lib, he's going to be another kick option. This time, bit of ad-lib footy. Last play, looks up, lands it on the spot here for Zach Lomax. Now tonight, it'll be Mark Nwanga Niawase who'll be kicking for. He goes up 3.1 metres. Mark Nwanga Niawase, he gets up twice as high as that. Maybe not twice as high, but you know what I mean. He's a real kick target. But coming out of trouble, his long passing game can ignite our strike players out wide. I'm really excited about him playing with Nathan Cleary.
And he's won his last 4 Origin games as well, not a bad record. He's also had a man of the match performance right here at the MCG. So Brace, that could be a good omen for Mitchell Moses here tonight.
Absolutely, Deniger going off those numbers alone, a huge in. Look who's here, the living legend that is Kathy Freeman tonight. And he's in the house to deliver the official match ball. Always great seeing our national treasure at a big event involving our great game of rugby league. Kick-off not too far away here, just moments. We'll get the final word from our legends. It's State of Origin Game 2.
Game 2.
Live and free on 9 and 9 now.
Wado, it's that time of year again.
Good to be back, Sammy.
And Wado, there's
still commercials. Yeah. shit. That is right. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Always in front of me, especially at Munster, feel that I've got his back all game.
Because you're mine.
Shivers down my spine. You can feel the roars, hear the screams, it makes you feel like you're on top of you.
That you can think of, especially when you see a family, especially when you see the enemy.
It's about to be a good game. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's some daunting stage, isn't it, tonight? The captains, Isaiah Yo and Cameron Munster, had the honour of leading them out onto the mighty MCG. Here it is this evening in all its glory as the Pyrotechnics do their thing. Can the Maroons keep the series alive and send us to a Suncorp decider? Or can the Blues lock down the shield? We find out in just moments. Freddie and Cam with the final word. Kevin, no choice for Queensland after the 16-minute mark in Sydney. Won't be able to get away with that tonight, though.
No, absolutely not, particularly in a game where they have to win it. They really, well, look, James, they'll be looking after their start like they did in Sydney in game one. They want to try and replicate what they were able to do in that opening 20 minutes. But then I think they were guilty of just trying to defend that lead. They shut up shop a little bit. It's going to be up to Munster and Ponga and Harry Grant and Sam Walker to be able to keep this team going. They have to. They got to do that, or else the series will be over for Queensland.
All right, let's get the vibe check from inside the Maroons camp. Over to you, Lockie.
Thanks, James. They're just building their intensity and their energy right now by communicating with each other, reminding all the non-negotiables as a team. And they're going to know they're about to go out there for the next 80 minutes and push themselves mentally and physically. Billy talked earlier about being fearless. That means when they got the footy, they got to back themselves, play their game. And when they don't have the footy, they got to be brutal. This group knows they got no second chances tonight.
No second chances, bro. We gotta win one.
From the Blues' perspective, we talk about this being now or never for Queensland for this series. But with a Suncorp decider still a live option, it feels a little now or never for New South Wales as well too, doesn't it?
You know what, James, there was an article written yesterday or the day before, and it questioned our coach and it questioned the players and their respect for our coach. No one can avoid that. They need to come out here and show heart, show passion. They need to stand up for their coach. Their coach was our best player ever. And we can't walk away from that. These players cannot walk away from that. We're talking about the start of the game. Not just the start. They need to stand up for 80 minutes. That's it. All heart, like their coach.
Well said, Brad. Love the heart on the sleeve there. A man that showed plenty of that for the Blues too, Paul Gallen, and he's in amongst it with the Blues.
Hey guys, the Blues have just finished their pre-game warm-up, and I can tell you a lot of the chat coming from the players was don't miss the start. Now, I've spoken to Laurie Daly. Laurie Daly's intent on starting the game fast and moving the ball a whole lot more than they did in game one. Now, we also spoke about remembering who you play for, your friends, your family, and the entire state of New South Wales. Now, it's important today they believe in the game plan, execute the game plan, believe in each other, and play for their teammates. If they do that, they'll go a long way to getting the victory tonight. More importantly, run hard, tackle hard, control the ball, and just rip into those Queenslanders. Let's go, New South Wales.
Good on you, Gal. There we go. A couple of Las Vegas Raiders, of course, the NFL coming to the MCG later this year, getting their hands on the shield. And their loyalties, as you can see by those jerseys, divided here tonight as well. All in readiness at the MCG for kickoff Game 2 of State of Origin for 2026. Queensland looking to force a decider on home soil in Brisbane. The Blues, they want it done, and they want it done here tonight. Stay with us after the break. It's kickoff, exclusive.
It's kickoff. It's about to happen. It's about to happen, chat.
Origin footy just got bigger with Sportsbet. For Origin Game 2, place a 3 or more leg same-game multi, and if it wins, get an equal share of $1 million in bonus bets.
$1 million? No! Don't do it. Not good. I don't promote it. Oh, darling, please forgive me. Oh. So many commercials, man. Waiting for the game to start. Let's go.
exclusive live and free coverage of State of Origin game number 2, where the Victorian capital is the scene and the mighty MCG in all its glory tonight, made for an occasion just like this. The Blues have got a great record here, 5 of the 6 games played at this Coliseum, going the way of New South Wales, moments away from the team coming out onto the pitch with 90,000 expected here at the ground. Lockie and Gus alongside me here. And Lockie, in terms of crowd support, there's no doubt if we're going on previous years, there'll be plenty of it here at the G for the Queenslanders tonight.
Yeah, you can sense that, James. That I think this is the loudest I've ever heard the MCG for a State of Origin. And there's a lot of maroon here, so that's gonna motivate this team because they know they have to win tonight, and the crowd will lift.
Gotta get it. We gotta get one. Come on.
8 players that have got experience playing here at the ground, the dimensions here. Do you think that plays into their hand tonight to know that they've got at least half their squad out there running around, have been here, done that before on the big stage?
Well, it can only help, but at the end of the day, it can't be an excuse if you lose. You know, everyone's going to have to handle it here tonight. Both teams were here during the week to have a good look around the MCG. The kickers had a bit of a kick here. They'll know the dimensions pretty well. At the end of the day, it's between the sidelines and the try lines. It's the same size field as every field you play on. It won't be decided in the crowd. It won't be decided on the television. It's decided out there.
Couldn't ask for better conditions, could you, tonight, considering a bit of rain leading up? It is gone this evening.
I've seen Melbourne a lot worse than this.
Yes.
It's nice tonight.
Here come the Queenslanders up the tunnel. They're about to be welcomed by a massive roar here at the MCG tonight. What's going through the mind quickly, Lockie, of that man on screen?
He's focusing on what he needs to do as a captain. He needs to get the first set right. New South Wales are kicking off. He needs to make sure they get to the kick. And then the first set defence, they need to make a statement.
Need to make a statement.
Here comes the Queenslanders.
They can play like the first half in the first game. Got it in the bag.
A lot of talk, Gus, about that man on screen. Reece Walsh, the X-Factor, sitting on the bench, not on the side for game 1. And it's up to that team in blue to make sure if Reece gets on the pitch, they shut him down tonight.
Yeah, it certainly is. This New South Wales team, forget about the way they won in game 1. The fact is, they are 1-0 up in the series. That creates a lot of pressure on Queensland. The aim tonight is to get out there and impart more pressure on the Maroons. Right? Have the series stare them in the face at some stage of this game, and they know the consequence of losing, and that puts a lot of pressure on them. If New South Wales just get out and roll through the motions like they did in game 1 and give Queensland the lead, we know Queensland won't let it go.
I sensed a few more boos for the Blues than we got for Queensland here tonight, Gus.
Yeah, like I said, the crowd won't decide this tonight. It's decided out there between the sidelines and the try lines. New South Wales have made a lot of changes to a team that won game 1. So they've acknowledged where they were weak in game 1, where they needed some bolstering. And Nathan Cleary and Mitchell Moses probably hold the fortunes of this New South Wales team tonight. As I said, they've got to put as much pressure on Queensland as they possibly can and hope that Queensland crack. They don't crack very often.
A few debutants out here on the stage tonight. Filikefu Fidifuaki for the Queenslanders. Mark the Wanganitawase, Dylan Lucas and Jack Bostock, if he can get on the field. The 3 there for the New South Wales side. The Queenslanders, the Blues, lined up ready to go for the anthem. And welcome to country as we head out onto the pitch for the pre-match ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please stand for tonight's Welcome to Country, to be
Let's
delivered
go.
by Auntie Joy Wanda Murphy, followed by the Australian National Anthem, to be performed by the incredible Annie Aiken, one of the stars of Waitress, the musical.
Women Jakal, Wurundjeri Balak, Yemen, Kundibek. Welcome to the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people. The MCG is a part of my father's traditional lands, and I am honoured and privileged to have this opportunity. Tonight, We were gathered here to watch the State Origin Game 2 between New South Wales and Queensland. Tonight is a special night when we all come together to celebrate who we are and where we come from. We, the Wurundjeri, are known as the Managum people. We acknowledge all players, officials, brothers and their families, and you and yours. I take this leaf on your behalf. Thank you for accepting this gift. As you join with us to honour the spirits of our ancestors who have nurtured these lands for thousands of years, and you are welcome to everything from the tops of the trees to the roots of the earth. Good luck to both teams. Enjoy the game. Womenjaka.
Let's go. By sea, I'll hang about nature's gifts, beauty, rich and rare. At every stage, advance, Australia fair. That's Australia. Show your screen. I am showing my screen. It's got Fortnite. We just can listen to the. I can't stream this. They won't let me stream it. I've tried before, my friends. Sorry.
What a place to host it. The MCG, the scene
I've tried my
tonight,
best to
around
stream it, but I can only stream the sound.
filling the hallowed ground for what's set to be an epic occasion.
It's free now on 9 now.
Soil the Blues are looking to wrap it up with a game in hand. Let's head up to our commentary box here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground as kickoff fast approaches. It's over to Cameron Smith, Andrew Johns, and a very good evening, Matthew Thompson.
Good evening, James. This is a spine-chilling sight for the pivotal game of the 2026.
What do you mean does it show just a black screen? It shows my Fortnite. It shows my Fortnite, my friend.
Most recently, we were here 2 years ago when New South Wales ran up the highest scoring half of football in Origin history to lead Queensland 34-0 at half-time, and as was the case going back 12 months, the Maroons are fighting to keep the series alive after losing game 1. There's a few players on the verge of history this evening. Brian To'o becomes the Blues' second most capped winger. If he scores a try tonight, he becomes their greatest try scorer. And that man, Hamiso Tabuai Fido, 12 tries in 11 Origin games. The next try he scores will be in your level with Val Holmes in third position. Ashley Klein referees Origin for the 22nd time. Can the Blues seal the deal, or are we headed for another epic Suncorp decider? Origin 2 from the mighty MC.
Here we go. Kick off.
Kick-off as Queensland to fire the first salvo. Back comes Tom Flegler, the try scorer in game 1.
Game 1.
1,000 days between Queensland appearances. Now the ever-reliable Kurt Capeman. Tackled by Robson. And the hard man of the Queensland pack, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui, playing with a shattered heart tonight following the terrible passing of his father in the days prior to this game. Britton Nikora, his first run-on appearance in a Queensland jersey. And now Ruben Cotter. The quintessential Queensland working forward. A safety-first opening set for Queensland, and the captain Cameron Munster kicks long, and Mike Nwanga-Nitawasi. His first touches of blue, surely one of the most exciting selections in New South Wales history. A dual international, and now an Origin capped player at the age of 25, Katoni Staggs. The Blues already on top in terms of field position, and now Mitch Barnett. past the halfway. Never beaten in Origin, Barnett. 3 from 3 before tonight. The returning Payne Haas, what an inclusion for a New South Wales team up 1-0 in the series. Clearing.
Let's go, Jackson with the hot beat. Oh, come on, guys. And the popular, let's go.
There, wasn't he? Ponga from Mitch Moses. He took it safely in the end, hadn't it? It was a must-take catch by Ponga. Was for the ball, Moses the whole time. And you mentioned, Tom, it's the benefit of kicking off in a big game like this. New South Wales, they kicked down to Queensland. Big first upset defensively, and now they are owning the field position.
Great to have Cameron Smith, the 7 times Origin player of the match, alongside me, along with Rugby League's 8th immortal Andrew Johns. Played to Harry Grant. Another kick.
Let's
by the
go.
Captain Munster, a 3-time player of the match in his own right. Nawanga Ninawasi. He's been peppered by 2 kicks already, and he's passed the test both times. A try-scoring whiz, 35 in 33 NRL games for the Roosters.
Well, it's the second time they've gone high down their left side, Queensland. Mark Nawanga Niawase, one of the safest under the high ball in the competition. You want to go the other side to Brian To'o. He's 5'2".
Now James Tedesco becomes the 3rd most capped New South Wales player ever tonight. The 2 halves in combination, Cleary to Moses and then Tolu Kola. Tackled well by Jojo Fafita. On the far touch line at the MCG, Topmore and Moses blasts another high, long kick. Taken at the back by Caleb, who admitted he let his state down. In the series opener, he's playing for atonement tonight, perhaps is feeling a little trepidation. Well, a man who featured in the very first State of Origin game, played in Melbourne back in 1990 across the road at the old Olympic Park, Brad Fiddler. I'm assuming there's just a few more here tonight than there were 36 years ago. Good evening.
Good evening, Matthew. Good evening, everyone at home. There's a few more grass as well. Oh my God, as they shift to the left-hand side.
Here's Cobbo, past the halfway, Cleary over in cover, taken by Staggs. Queensland using the ball to advantage. A little dink in behind. The ball comes off the legs of Nawanga Ninawasi. It bounces back. Cobbo's got it. Flegler to Ponga. It's must win by Queensland. They can throw caution to the wind. Tackled around the bootlaces. Toya on the 20. Gee, Munster, he's up for this. An offload to Ponga. Now to Walker. He waves his 2 big men underneath. A dumping tackle on Tino. Barnett's
come on, boys.
11 metres short. Flat pass Walker.
Whoa, come on.
Staggs.
This is it, yeah. Try coming up.
Flat out defending their line.
Oh, idiot.
It's an obvious penalty.
Oh, lucky.
Well, this has been penalised all year. You get a
Lucky. Thought he dropped it.
Play at the arm of the dummy half. This used to be play on. You see there, Harry Grant, he gets out of that ruck area. Nathan Cleary it is that plays at the arm of Harry
Nathan
Grant.
Cleary, come on, brother.
It's a penalty, Queensland. What a passage of play it was down this left-hand side.
What would you be doing here, Cameron?
Well, I think early points, just to put pressure.
And that is the way they will go. Harry Grant looks like he's going to give the ball over to Sam Walker.
It's the Dream Team. Okay, Armatron. Pull that deceiver lever. Show them what you got. Come on. Blocked by Telstra. Oh, what a surprise. I don't even know what that is.
Whichever side of the border your allegiances sit, hope you're enjoying our coverage from the MCG. Sam Walker with a chance to open the scoring for Queensland.
Let's go. Let's go. He went for the kick. Si tú quieres. Alright, game's back. No, 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 stop him. Oh, buddy. How'd you just let that happen?
Well, there's a first. I've never seen that at State of Origin level. Never.
What just happened? What just happened? It was on a commercial and now they're on a try?
And just charges over the line.
What just happened? Yeah, what just happened? They
They
kicked the ball
Thomas Flegler, he gets the ball, looks up, and then just spills
and
the
he
volley.
knocks it on straight away.
And the ball comes back
Oh
on the
my
inside,
days,
and
what is
Tony,
this?
He just wills his way over.
Look at
he just raised the eyes, didn't he? He looked
He
up
was
at
not
the
even
last
looking
moment
at the
before ball was in
ball.
his hands, Tom Flegler. Nawanga need to say, look at that skill. And he's showing this at club level with his flick passes behind the back, around the corner. And the confidence to do that in that moment. Oh, he's got that down.
Got it down.
No way.
Look at the Yui fan camp, the Blues. Well, not so long ago they were down in their seat, now they're up on their feet. I can't remember seeing that ever. How quick that hit back is.
A big flex from the Wild Man. That's his first try in Origin. Katoni Stags, he and Payne Haas combining as Broncos in this New South Wales team. For the second time ever, there's more Broncos playing for the Blues than Queensland tonight. All that.
Ooh, hear the crowd. It must be all Queensland crowd.
Cleary from the right-hand side nails it.
Ooh, there's New South Wales. There's some New South Wales there.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance on now with big deals on the big screens. Grab a 75.
We got commercials. We got commercials. Damn it, already won.
It was a fairy tale start in Sydney for Tom Flegler. This is a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
Leads directly to New South Wales' first try. Back comes Mitch Barnett. And now Topo. His 17th appearance for New South Wales. Himself threw in a bit of a shocker by his lofty standards in the opening game. You know, though, with Brian Topo, he won't play poorly twice in a row. And now Payne Haas. So, Andrew, this is his 18th appearance. At the age of 26, he's the second most capped prop in New South Wales history. He's one short of Glenn Lazarus at 26.
Well, he's got another half a dozen more series in him, Payne Haas. It's a big number.
Jojo Fafita from the Gold Coast Titans. Really kept faith in him despite the presence of Murray Taulagi, the experienced Cowboys winger in jumper number 19.
Come on, boys. You'd get one.
What a sight this is. Four of the 5 biggest Origin crowds ever have been here at the MCG, including the record 91,513. And they were hoping they might be able to tip past that. Gee, feels like there's 200,000 here tonight. It's absolutely incredible.
Oh, it's an incredible stadium. How iconic. You can see it at home, just how special this looks full.
Taken by Topo. Tries to burrow his way underneath the tackle. Fafita and Toya together. Now Tolu Kola. Play to Robson. A couple of passes strung together here, and that's been one area that the experts have been saying the Blues have to improve.
Why is my stream like that?
From your own end of the ground.
Is anybody on my Twitch? Can you see my stream?
All right, Billy Slater's joining us. A bit of a thunderbolt there for your team, Billy. Oh, hang on, Stags has thrown one out the back and over the touchline. Yes, Billy.
Bit of a bizarre start here, Tomo, from both teams. So, yeah, not ideal, obviously, off that kickoff with that try to New South Wales, but we can't do much about that now. We just need to focus on what's in front of us.
Up too early, Billy. Team looked pretty good. Then you go down. A quick try. What was the message to the team?
Well, we needed to reset after the penalty goal anyway, so yeah, that was the message after the try as well. So we'll get into our attack now.
We wish you well. Thanks for your time as always, Billy. Here's Walker. Tipped underneath the Briton Nikora. 41 minutes off the bench in the opening game. A run on roll tonight. Walker passes deep. Munster to Capewell. Tries with some footwork.
Coming to their left a lot, Queensland. They like that side of the field.
Munster. And Tino's short. The two front rowers together. Flegler's held on to this one. He's 8 metres away from the New South Wales line. A couple of tackles left. Now Ruben Cotter backs into the defensive wall. He's tackled to ground. Walker with a kick out wide in the direction of Jojo Fafita. Got up there. The ball bobbling around.
Well, I think he's going to have a look at this, Ashley Klein. It ended up under the back of Jojo Fafita.
Confirm there's a knock-on by New South Wales originally, just to make sure there is no grounding.
Well, it's a real target. Brian To'o, he's gone from the right to the left.
Queensland kick chase is onside.
Well, no one gets a hand there.
Fafita's fingers.
He gets up pretty high there, Brian To'o.
Who touched it?
It's the bicep there of Jojo Fafita.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does too.
Yeah, it's Fafita's.
Look at the right arm here of Jojo Fafita.
Yeah, arm first into Brian To'o.
Hits his right arm first into the chest of Brian To'o. First knock-ons from Queensland. We have a decision.
But we saw that error, the previous set from New South Wales. It is such a fine line about moving the ball, coming out of trouble.
Damn.
And that pass from Katani just wasn't on. It's such a fine line.
Such a fine line.
Of course, the other part of that.
That could have been our try if it wasn't a knock-on. Damn.
You've got to have the platform, and probably the New South Wales middlemen didn't offer them that in game one. Payne Haas coming back. That's a big fillip, isn't it? Gee, Cole is tough. Another grafting run. Now the skipper. Isaiah Yeo leads his state for the 5th time tonight. 15 from the halfway line, just right of centre field. Barnett